Alright, so last time I played Una Springcardine Tiger. This is, as a reminder, the 5 decks that I own. Uh, unless I say otherwise, I'm only going to play with my decks, and I own all 5 of them. Since I've already played, I don't know, maybe 8 games on the stream with this one, let's switch to a different one. I wanted to go with my Mars deck. Only deck I have that has Mars. It's not a super powerful deck in my opinion. It's fun, I like it, but it is not nearly as powerful as Una Springcardine Tiger. This is Aegis Culvey, Tower Child Mitchell, Gangster. Drink. Copy. Crucible Online. Decks. Import deck. Paste and import. Ta-da! It's a valid deck. 3 artifacts, 18 creatures, 1 upgrade, which is Yo Mama Mastery. Haha, Yo Mama. Creature gains taunt. When played, fully heals them, and you get an Amber. Can be useful, but it's not super amazing. But it's an Amber. Play. Nobody in the chat. Alright, so, new game. Show hands to spectators for Ramses if he shows up. Anybody else that wants to. Standard disclaimer that I said last time, I am playing on the Crucible online. This is a third-party client that somebody somewhere has written that is probably, well, it's definitely not official and maybe not entirely legal for them to host, but so far as I understand everything, perfectly legal for me to play. If Free Range Games comes and says, hey, stop that and take it down, I will take it down. But for now, I'm playing my decks, and it will be this deck tonight. At least for now. I might change if it goes badly. So let's find our first game. And the Gangster deck. Waiting for second player. My icon changed. Why did my icon change? That's weird. Anyways. I believe this is a casual game. I have Justin Rangers. Okay. And start. Good luck, Justin. And start the game. I have 4 Shadows cards that are actually not terrible. Yeah, I will keep this hand called Shadows on my first turn. So, some key aspects of this deck. Swap widgets. For Mars, this is a artifact that on my turn will allow me to take a ready Mars creature in play, put it into my hand, and replace it with a different Mars creature from my hand. And he played Champion Anafiel. Taunt with a big body. We will be playing Shadows. He did not get any Amber, so it's a little bit sad, but he'll start with Poison Wave, get 1 damage on him, play Shadow Self, play Umbra. Umbra I like quite a bit. Skirmish with Steel on Fight, and then we'll play the Urchin also on the left, because I don't really care to protect it. In turn. I'd rather put something like Crump on the right over here. Something that hopefully can live a little bit longer and get some good effective damage. Headhunter would be great if I could have a quick, easy way to kill it. I don't. Grengar Chieftain. Oh, he's going to steal right away from or gain one right away from me. 35 damage on Shadow Self. So I cannot attack the Headhunter. Now, do I call Shadows here? Not a bad play. I'd be able to throw out my other Umbra. Brobnar's not particularly good. I get to throw Crump out, but Coward's End is terrible for me right now. And Loot the Bodies isn't particularly good unless I can kill a bunch of enemy creatures, which I won't be able to do on Brobnar. And Crump is Crump. I wouldn't mind Crump, but I think Shadows is my best play. I can steal this one off of him, Reap 2, and get the other Umbra in play. Yeah. We're going to fight with this creature and hit the Chieftain for 2. We are going to play Umbra on the right. And they're going to Reap and Reap. And that's all I can do. And I did not draw another Shadows card. I'm kind of hoping I would. So that I could call Shadows again on the next turn and not feel bad about it. But as it stands, we'll go from here. Ooh, Poison Wave. So Poison Wave killed off my Shadow Self with 6 damage from 2 of its neighboring creatures. These guys are getting much closer to dead, but I would need some way to do some damage to them, which I can't do right now. Nerve Blast will let him kill off 1 Umbra, making Shadows now a pretty terrible play. For me, anyways. Nexus, that's problematic. Yeah, that was a good turn for Mr. Justin. As for myself, I'm in a bit of trouble. Not gonna lie, that hurt. Wow. Ready Mars or I guess I'm gonna call Mars here. I mean, Brobnar set itself up for a really powerful turn if I could just get some Brobnar cards on the field. Unfortunately, the only Brobnar card I have is Crump, and then 3 actions that are useless for me to play right now. Could call Brobnar and start discarding some stuff, but I think I've got to call. Oh, this is tough. I want to call Mars. I'm going to throw the swap widget into play. Useless for his Nexus to use that, so I'm not concerned about that. It's also going to be useless to me the next time I call Mars, because I don't have any Mars creatures to play here. I can play Squawker, and I will. Do I exhaust? I exhaust or stun the Headhunter, no question. And that's my turn. I get my own Nexus and Brothers in Battle. Lovely. At least that opens the door for Brobnar a little bit to at least have a worthwhile turn, except that he's going to kill my Umbra with Restless Whisperers. Blah, blah, blah. Not good. Not good at all. Nexus, he'll... I don't even think he can activate that. Not sure. Not sure if he'll let him or not. Ready to play Ghostly Hand, which is free money. He's now at 7, and there's basically nothing I can do about it. Now I just have to play Brobnar, and this is terrible. I have probably misplayed things by not playing Brobnar sooner. We'll throw this card out there. Doesn't matter what I call because I have no other creatures, but that gives me an Amber. And that's going to do it. Well, I'm going to be useful anytime soon. Okay, now I've got a punch. That's potentially useful. He uses 6 amber to forge a key, putting me now behind in this match. Wow. I will be calling Brobnar again, because what else am I going to do? But I don't have my only Brobnar creature, because he played Coward's End. Well, he gets 3 chains off of that, so he's not going to be drawing particularly well, but he's double reaping, and I have basically nothing that I can do here. Oh, he played War Drummer, which is going to bounce the 2 creatures, then he can play them out again. And Graveyard Chieftain will let him ready that, and then he can't fight with it, so now he can reap with it and get another amber. Oh, goodness. This is slightly painful. If your opponent has... okay. Well, we're going to call Brobnar, and we're going to say, screw you. I've got no way I can... I'm just falling further and further behind this game. We'll punch that guy out of existence, play the artifact, and we'll discard War Song because it's useless. Yeah, it was a bunch of really nice Brobnar cards, but I don't want them all together with an empty board. And because I had an empty board, I was pretty much screwed there. And at this point, I think I've lost this game. I might be able to make some sort of a comeback. It seems unlikely, to say the least. Oh, and he bait and switches me. Yeah, that was the thing that happened. We'll call Brobnar. Throw out my 2 Brobnar creatures. I mean, Martians make bad allies was a possibility here. Would have got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amber and a completely new hand. I say 5 amber. It would have been 4. Because this guy wouldn't have gotten purged. But it still would have got me a whole new hand. So maybe that was the right play instead of calling Brobnar there. No. He should call Brobnar, reap with these 3, and just kind of go to the bank and laugh. Miasma is alright. It will prevent him from getting his next key on his next turn. But it's a stall tactic, and stall tactics like that only work when you are actually getting the amber you need to forge keys. Right now I'm not. So while I can stall, and I probably will, it won't make much of a difference. Oh, he fought with that, that's why. Oh gosh, that's a lot of Sanctum. How do you play the Logos card? Okay, so here is something that the Crucible Online does not do well. This has to be a Maverick. Even though it's showing up as... yeah, and that's what this little symbol up in the right corner means. Is okay, it's not the symbol for it, but okay. That is a Maverick card. Where a normally Logos card has become Sanctum for this deck and this deck only. Not a bad Maverick to have. He's definitely got me in a huge bind right now, though. I cannot... yeah, I'm pretty much done. I can concede here. I'm not going to. I'm going to let him play it out, because that's what I would want somebody else to do to me. But, yeah. This is not going to end well. Oh, that's cool. If I call Brobnar, I change board control a little bit, but insufficient. I have to call Sanctum. Or, sorry, Sanctum. Shadows. We'll Miasma him. We'll play Urchin. Doesn't matter if it's on the left or the right. We'll play Nexus. And I think I want to blow up this champion in Afio. Blech. Unfortunately, if he calls Sanctum, he gets 4 Ember from Reaping alone. If he calls Brobnar, he gets 3 Ember from Reaping alone. And I don't have any way to stop him. So, yeah, this is not going to go well. If I were him, from based just on what's on the board, I would call Sanctum and Reap across the board. Now, there might be something in his hand that is better, but he's got the board control. He's got the Amber. He's 2 more turns away from winning, functionally, if he just calls Sanctum twice and I can't stop him. And I don't know that I can stop him. I can try, but I don't know that it will work. He plays out Urchin. Oh no, he kills my Urchin and then plays Umbra. So he didn't call Sanctum. He didn't have to call Sanctum because he got an Amber here for playing this and blew up my Urchin, which means he stole 1 from me, and then played Umbra. It is well over 6. Oh. He's got 2 Mavericks in his deck. That's very interesting. So this is another Maverick card where Smash, normally a Brobnar creature, is in House Shadows in a deck with Brobnar. That's weird on a couple of levels. Not really sure what I think about that, but okay. I will say that it is Shadows having a 5-power stun creature. That's not bad. Just not sure that it's super interesting. No artifacts. Shadows doesn't do me any good to call. I'm going to call Mars. Play my Martian, makes bad allies. Purge 2 cards. Get 2 Amber. Play out my 3 Mars creatures. But this is, how do you say too little too late? He gets to forge a key. That's a lot more Mars cards. But yeah, definitely. There's not, okay, there is 1 creature. But he should just call Sanctum and reap a whole lot and then say good game. He didn't. He called Brobnar, which only has 3 Reapers instead of 4. So I have a chance. And he punches. Okay, so that's the 4th Amber. What did he punch? 3 damage to my Mind Warper, of course. Plays out the cannon and got 2 Goblins of Command, a cannon. Yeah. He didn't get enough to be able to push over the 6, but he got enough. Use a friendly Mars creature. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm going to call Mars. I'm going to. He's at 5, so I can fight or reap. Umbra I can't hit because that guy's got. No, he doesn't have taunt. Skirmish, yeah, I can fight with him and take out Umbra, which lets me use Nexus, which lets me reap with Nexus, which lets me use the Gauntlet command, and I'll go ahead and... Is there anything over here that has elusive? So if there was something that had elusive, I could repeat this, but no. Okay. Let him clear his stun. I'm going to have to do that. 3, 6. Sure. Let's go ahead and see how much the board I can wipe. Ah! Now that's no longer as attractive. Champion Nafiel. I needed 1 more damage to you. Sure, we'll get 1 amber from that and play out Grabber Jammer. And in turn. Yep. So that was a turn. Wasn't spectacular. Well, it was a board wipe turn. Unfortunately, he's still 1 ember away from his 3rd key. And without that, I've got nothing I can do. And I've got no viewers, so I'm really just sitting here talking to myself. Oh, and I am about to lose. Probably. Could be wrong. And he reaps with that guy, putting him at 6. And inspiration. What was inspiration? Inspiration. Ready and use a friendly creature. Sample it off. Reaps it again. Gets him to 7. And the Spirit's Way. Kills off my Grabber Jammer. And that just did nothing. Okay, so I have to steal 2 from him. And I have exactly 0 ways to do that. So I will concede and say good game. Okay, let's leave that game. So it's possible I've made mistakes in that game, but that was not as good as my other deck, and that's generally the impression I have of this deck. Play some more with it, but it doesn't feel as strong or as synergistic. It feels more like it's trying to get to somewhere, but not really succeeding. If that makes any kind of sense. It may not. I may be saying things out of thin air. Is this stream working? Aha! I found an opponent. Clickety, clickety, clock. And start. Alright. I'm going to say hi to my opponent. Hello. Because he said hi to me. Good luck, Orpheus. Whoever you may be, wherever you may be. I hope you lose horribly. You too. Let's see here. Should I mulligan this hand? I've actually lost track if I'm going first or second. I have 6 cards. I'm going second. I have... Yeah, I will keep this hand. I have 4 shadow cards, and it puts me in a decent enough shadow position. I will definitely be keeping this hand. Oh, goodness. He played Shooter. I don't know Shooter. If your opponent has 4 or more amber, steal 1 when you play him. Okay. I can live with that. Shadows. Sure, we'll bounce that to his hand. Why not? We'll play Shadow Self. We'll play Nexus on the left. And we'll play Urchin on the left. In turn. Now then, probably call Shadow. Oh, it's a 4-horseman deck. Well, I'm perfectly fine with him murdering Urchin with a Horseman of Famine. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. So we can fight with that, which will destroy Nexus, which is unfortunate. He's off to a strong start. I'm not going to lie, it kind of hurts. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Bulwark, making that worthless. I think I called Brobnar and wiped the board with Coward's End. It's a terrible play. I dislike it because I'm basically conceding first turn advantage, and giving myself chains. But if I don't, I'm going to fall so far behind, I don't know that I can recover. I have to play with 5 cards for the next 3 turns. Ugh. Yeah, if I'd had other Brobnar cards, it wouldn't have been so bad. But I don't. And so it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Full moon. Oh, great. There's 3 amber. Okay. And he vicared my shadow self. Oh, great. We will go with shadows again. We will throw out that to deal 2 damage to everything. Play Dodger on the left. And play my safe space so I can start keeping my amber safe. And draw back up to 5. Probably be playing shadows again. Library of the Damned. Shoot. Okay, I have a feeling that this might just be a net deck. This has been a one-sided match, and it's going to continue to be a one-sided match. 3, I can murder that. I'm definitely going to murder that. Yeah, we're going to call shadows. Play out Umbra on the right. So she's protected by Shadow Self. Dodger is going to fight and murder Succubus. Shadow Self still lives. We're going to use this card's ability to put 1 amber on it. And that's all I can do. And draw back up to 5. And that was my last chain, so next turn I will get back up to 6. This could be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen next. Let's see what he does. Because Ritual Balance. So Ritual Balance says when you use it, it's an artifact. Oh gosh, he's got an Ancient Bear. If this guy drops a Bear Flute, this guy's definitely net decking. To have Bear Flute and the 4 Horsemen in the same deck, definite net deck. Probable net deck right now because of just how good it is. But I will give him the benefit of the doubt. I have a good deck, so this one's not it. Okay, so if I call shadows here, I can murder the Ancient Bear and steal 2 between my 2 thefty creatures. That seems useful. Yeah. Shadows. Fight with this creature, murder the Ancient Bear. That kills off my Shadow Self. Fight with this guy on Snufflegator. He has Skirmish, so he doesn't take damage in return. And that will use this to store 1 of my ambers that I have stolen. I am at 6, so I should be calling check. Yeah. And next turn is going to be Mars, no questions asked. Although in hindsight, well, no, I have both of these now, so Pneumonia Clouds will wipe both these creatures off the board. In hindsight, I should have done the 2 damage to Schuler. Should have done the 2 damage to Schuler because I had Pneumonia Cloud. Now that would still left the Snufflegator alive. Okay, it didn't matter. I'd rather kill the Snufflegator than the Shootler in this scenario. But I'm looking at a probable board wipe being able to do 6 damage to everything, which is not bad. Commander Remiel, use a friendly non-hanged creature on Reap. Inspiration, ready and use. He fought Umbra, doesn't surprise me. Cleansing Wave. Does not matter. Well, it gives him Amber. Right? Yeah. He healed 2 damage, so he gets 2 Amber. How much Amber do you want to use from safe space? I have to use 2. And I have to call Mars. And let's see here. I have creature, creature, and creature, and 2M. Yeah, so we use these 2 things to clear the board. And then we play out all of my Mars creatures on the left, and in turn. Now he plays the Horse of Famine, I think. No, Pestilence. Pestilence is the one that does 1 damage to everything. Ooh, he's archiving a card. He called Dis, so he's not going to play the Horseman. Ghostly Hand. Seriously? What is with... Oh, that is an amazing Dis Maverick card. Fortunately, I didn't have exactly 1, so we only got 2 out of it instead of 3. So that guy is stunned. I can play that and that. Action, enemy creature. So yeah, I'm calling Mars. I think. That doesn't make sense. That's Charette and that guy want to kill Snudge. Can I kill Snudge? Not if I call Mars. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, definitely call Mars. Go ahead and throw out my swap widget. Swap widget, I return a ready friendly Mars creature to my hand and get to replace it with one in a ready state, which is very useful. I will use the Zookeeper to make sure it's Reap. Yes, it is a Reap ability. Reap and take Snudge into my archive. Now, this is Mars's funny thing. Weird. That should be showing me. I can look at my own archive. It's just his card, and it doesn't work well. Anyways, I can take my opponent's cards into my archive, but as soon as I pull them out of my archive, they go to my opponent's hand instead of mine. Since there is no other cards in this deck that put my cards into the archive, this is basically removed from play. It will, unless he has a card that I'm not aware of, to get cards out of my archive, that's just gone. It's never going to come back. Use this action to have Charette. I should have done that in the other order. I could have gotten that Amber right now. Oh well. And then play this guy on, doesn't really matter, the left flank. Use a friendly non-Mars creature, and we will remove this creature's stun. And that's all I can do. In turn. I was hoping I would draw more Mars cards. I've got a lot of Brobnar. And do I have Brothers in Arms? Yeah, I do. So, Horseman of Pestilence, that's going to ping these 2 for 1. And Inspiration, he's going to ping them for 1 again. That was what I was afraid of. Did he... Oh, he fought Megamouth. Okay. Signal of Brotherhood. Sacrifice Signal. You may use friendly Sanctum creatures. That's really powerful in a 4 Horseman deck. I'm getting really close to calling net deck shenanigans on this. I mean, wow. Horseman of War will let this guy fight. I don't think he will. Nah, he didn't. So he's at that. Well, I don't have a choice. I have to call Brobnar. Nothing else makes sense. I could call Shadow and stall for a turn, but I'm basically just saying, here, have a free turn if I do that. Brobnar. Let us start by playing... He hasn't had Horseman of Death come through yet. Oh, gosh. That's kind of painful. Okay, we'll start by... no, I do not want to take the archive into my hand. Play this card, call Mars. Now you can fight. Get 1 damage each non-horseman creature. And that thing. Okay, we'll fight you off. We will then play Crump on the doesn't matter, left or right. I didn't play Loot the Bodies first. I killed a creature and I didn't play Loot the Bodies. Oh well. Discard it. Why did I discard that? I could have played it and gotten an extra amber here. Okay, so I have made a couple of mistakes this turn. I should have 2 more amber than I do. But that's, yeah, okay. And we'll fully heal him with Yo Mama Mastery. Yeah, that was me playing poorly. I should be at 7 amber, not 5. And welcome, Positivity Bot and Tade __. I suspect Positivity Bot isn't a real person. Horseman of War threw himself at the Dominator. Squawker, ready or stun. Okay. Horseman of Death, he gets all 3 of his horsemen back. Because of course he does. Bam. Bam. On the bright side, if he plays Famine, he'll have to kill off one of his own horsemen. Because the horsemen are currently the weakest creatures on the board. Unfortunately, he didn't play that. Turn each other friendly Brobnar creature to your hand. This is rough. I mean, I've got to kill off some horsemen, particularly Pestilence. So I either have to call Mars, which is underwhelming to say the least, or Brobnar, which is not particularly compelling either. Yeah, Mars will still die, so I'm going to go ahead and call Brobnar. Brobnar's at least playing out 2 cards. No, I do not want to take my archive into my hand. It's a bad idea. Play this creature. It doesn't matter if it's on the left or the right. You are going to fight and kill off Pestilence. And then we're going to play this. Doesn't matter. Play this. And in turn. Now he can call, and he probably should call Sanctum and throw out his Horseman of Pestilence, which will kill off War Drummer. As for me on my turn, I'm torn between Mars and Shadows right now. I don't have Sanctum. But between Mars and Shadows, I'm not sure which one is the best. The board state doesn't change. I'm leaning towards Shadows, but that may not be the right play. Then there goes the board state changing. So he plays out his 3rd horseman, 4th horseman. As long as he doesn't have a way to bounce death, it's not a big deal. He's going to reap twice. That's fine. And that's all he's going to do. Good. So, if I were to call Mars, I would ditch those 2 creatures for 2 amber. No, I'm calling Shadows. Shadows is a better play here, I think. Yeah, I don't have any Shadows creatures, but I will get to steal 1, putting me at 6. And I can put it on safe space, preventing the ritual balance from coming back to haunt me. Shadows. No, I do not want to pick up my cards. Play Nexus on the left. Play Urchin on the left. Use this. And I might as well. Okay. You can still use the ritual balance, but I would be in a position that I am ahead enough that I still get to forge my key on my turn. Ugh. On the downside, I didn't kill off any of the horsemen, so he can call whatever he wants. Captures 2 with terms of redress. Okay. So he called Sanctum, so he's not going to use this artifact. That captures 2, so I cannot craft my key. When he uses the famine, it's going to kill off Urchin, which is perfectly fine by my account. Horseman of Death, are you going to... You're going to reap with that. That's fine. What are you going to kill? Urchin. Okay. He was elusive, so that didn't work. And... Right, because you resolve the fight first, and then... Okay. Yeah, it was the right way to play that, unfortunately. I'm calling Brobnar. Going to throw my spear into play. No, I don't want to take the archive into my hand. I'm going to throw the spear into play. We're going to play War Song. The reign of the turn, every combat gives me 1. We're going to fight with this guy to kill off... Destroy the least powerful creature. 5. We'll kill off Famine. He loses 1 because of Crump's ability. I gain 1 because a creature died. We'll throw this guy out on the left, and we'll throw this guy out on the right. Now, Headhunter is protected to an extent because this guy has taunt, but he could easily kill this guy with his horsemen. And yes, I now officially call Shenanigans and Net Deck because he has a Bear Flute with at least 1 Ancient Bear and 4 Horsemen in the same deck. This is not a deck that anybody really pulls. It's somebody gets lucky, and yeah. That is fine, though. If I can beat a net deck, I feel pretty good about myself. Reap and reap. Oh yeah, he blew that up and went to town. Okay, I get my second key. He exhausted all my creatures, so once on the board makes not a bit of difference. I am going to call Mars, because what else am I going to call with this hand? Mars. And let's see here. All right, Umbra. Yeah, I could throw Umbra out, but I can also play quite a bit more. No, I do not want my archive in my hand. Go ahead and do that. Purge my Umbra, get an Amber. Stun each friendly... might as well just discard that because it's useless. Ready a Mars creature. Yes. So if I throw out Grabber Jammer, we'll play him on the left. Doesn't really matter. That makes his keys cost 1 more. Now when I play Squawker, I can ready Grabber Jammer, I can reap with Grabber Jammer, and capture 1, putting him unable to forge his next key. And then last but not least, yes, I will take 2 chains to stun each non-Mars creature. Yes, that stuns all my Brobnar, but it also stuns all of his. And I don't see a need to use my Mighty Javelin right now. I could put 4 damage on one of the Sanctum creatures, but they're Sanctum, so that doesn't seem wise. And likewise, Niffleape doesn't seem particularly useful to kill off here. But yes, I would like to end my turn, draw 5 new cards. Complain about net decking because, yeah, a deck that has both Bear Flute and 4 Horsemen not exactly a likely combination. However, my deck has been holding its own. It was probably still going to lose, but it's been holding its own. Good gravy, he's got 2 Dominator Baubles? Bum, bum, bum. And he's going to exhaust that to remove his stun. He's got 1 card in his archive, Tendrils of Pain. Deal 1 damage to each creature, and I did not forge a key on my previous turn, so... Or did I? Apparently I did. Because that dealt 3 damage to each creature. Oh, deal 4 damage to each creature. Wow, okay. Control the weak, and I chose Mars. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm actually reasonably okay with that. I will take Mars. Probably not what I would have chosen, but no, I will not be taking my archive in my hand. I will play my Martians make bad allies and get a bunch of amber. Well, bunch, one. 1 amber. 5, 6. If I reap with both of these guys, reap with this creature, puts me at 5. Reap with this creature, puts me at 6. Now I've put him in a position that he has to, absolutely has to, do something to keep me from forging my next key. If he uses a bear flute play or something, it doesn't help him. Unless he can get to a key charge. I say that. Bear flute means he can play Ritual of Balance, which is disappointing. So yeah, Bear Flute, not terrible for him. Cleansing Wave. Everybody heals, and he goes right back up to 6. Signal the Brotherhood. Terms of Redress. He is at 8. Do I have any way to do this? Don't think I do, but let's take a quick look. Fight. Oh, these guys are stunned. 9. I don't see how to do it. I don't know what this comment means. Surprise card. Yeah, I don't see how I can get him down. If I call Mars, he will be at 7, and I don't see a way to use a friendly non-Mars creature. I'm looking for a way to do this. I don't see it. Closest I can get is I can get him 7, and with his keys costing 7. Is there anything I am missing? Crump won't be able to fight. No, I don't see it. Best I can do is call Mars and get him down to 7. If I call Brobnar, I can't make him lose any. I mean, I can do a lot of damage, but yeah. I'm going to get myself as much amber as possible. Sure, you can have your card back. Play this creature on the left. Brothers in Arms, we'll call Mars. Play War Song. And fight with this creature to murder that creature. Fight with this creature to murder that creature. I'm at 11, he's at 11, and good game. So, regardless of whether that was a net deck or not, I held my own against a 4-horseman deck that also had Bear Flute. He never really played the Bear Flute to maximum potential because he drew it late enough in the game. The board state was not good enough for him to do it. Still, it was a very interesting game, even if I did lose it. Did not lose it badly like I did the last one. All right. Let's see here. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I got time for another one. I just realized I flashed my email to everybody, didn't I? Oh well. All right. And now I leave the game. New game. Allow people to look at my hand in case anybody shows up that wants to do so. And we go back to the gangster deck. Now we wait. Let's see here. Out of curiosity, is anybody else out streaming Keyforge tonight? Yes. Yes, there are people. This might be why I have no viewers whatsoever. Oh, hey, somebody found me. Orpheus. This is the guy I just played, isn't it? In that case, I'm going to change decks. So, I'm changing to the one I played last night because I still like it. Probably the best of all of my decks. It is Una, Spring Cardine Tiger. Let's see if I can get this deck to work the way it's supposed to. Keyforge Tournament of Champions. Ah, PAX is going on. Yeah, those are probably much more interesting videos to watch than this one. And start. Okay. Good luck, Orpheus. You won the flip and get to be the first player. You have changed your deck because those are not the same factions that we just played. Ambitious. Let's see here. Do I like this hand? It's an interesting hand. No, I want to mulligan. I don't like it. That I like better. I say that, it's actually pretty terrible too. Bat drone. Can I kill the bat drone? No. Okay, then the best I can do is not give it a creature to fight. So we'll play out my Dominator Bauble, and my Arise will get discarded. And the rest of that is fine. Bat drone is a creature that I want to kill as quickly as possible because it steals on fight with skirmish. Unfortunately, I had no way to do that. Ready Knight, capture 1. And Sergeant Ezekiel, be ready and fight with a neighboring creature. There's no way to fight, so it just readies. And then since it's ready, it can be used to reap. Okay. Niffle Queen. I'm probably going to call Untamed here. Elusive and Elusive. I could do that. It's not bad. Bullseye is an amazingly powerful creature. I don't have any way to protect it right now. I do have a Shadow Self in the deck to protect it later. Yeah, I'm going to call Untamed and plan to come back to that later. Play my Full Moon, play Ritual, play Niffle Queen, and give Niffle Queen Way of the Bear. In turn. Ooh! Okay, I was not expecting to get a whole hand of Untamed, not Untamed, Dis. Probably play out my, well, assuming my Niffle Queen lives, definitely calling Dis. If my Niffle Queen doesn't live, ooh, Aether Spider. Deals no damage when fighting. Each amber that will be added to your opponent's pool is captured by Aether Spider instead. I think Niffle Queen is probably going to kill that. We will see, but that seems prudent. We're calling Dis. We are playing Shaffles. Doesn't really matter. Means hazardous 2 and 2 power. That goes on Shaffles just because that means Shaffles might not die. It will. Shaffles always dies. Play this creature on the left. Play the Library of the Damned. And 2 Mars creatures, 2 Sanctum, and the Bat Drone. I'm obviously going to use this to use this guy. And then you are going to fight. But kill the Bat Drone. That's tempting. Yeah, because I can kill the Bat Drone straight out thanks to the Way of the Bear and not take any damage in return. I could also kill John Smith, ready? A non-agent Mars creature. We'll let you double reap with Aether Spider. Yeah, we're going to kill Mert. We're going to go ahead and kill off the Bat Drone. In turn, draw up. Oh, good. I have Master Plan and Arise in the same hands. That is excellent for future turns. You have 3 excellent artifacts there. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, yes, I do. Do. Yeah, this is the deck that has Master Plan, Key to Dis, and Nepothene Seed. The 3 Omni artifacts, they're just all amazing. Every one of them is useful. Now then, what has he done? I need to actually take a look at his chart and see what happened there. Let's see here. He played that. Comes and gets 1+1 power. Captures it for each. So he captured my 2. That's power 4. Megamouth. Either Spider to reap. John Smith to reap with John Smith, which lets him ready Megamouth, which he reaps with, which lets him ready the Sergeant, which he reaps with. Okay, I could use a board wipe now. So Shadows is not particularly compelling here. I'm afraid I'm going to have to use my Arise, actually. So I could call Untamed, but the only card I have is the Key Charge. Well, I don't have to use Arise here. I can call Dis, save the Arise to hopefully get Shadows done, and oh man, I lose board control increasingly fast. Elusive, Freddy, non-Mars agent. I'm going to call Dis. I have to use this thing to allow me to fight with this guy. He's going to fight with this, and he can kill off John Smith. I think that's the right thing to do. Murder John Smith. Use this action to steal an Ember. Puts it on Aether Spider, so he can't steal it back. We'll play out Tentacus. Doesn't matter if it's on the left or the right. Now, do I use a rise to grab Shaffles? That's the only thing I want to get out of that is grabbing Shaffles, which costs him another Amber. I don't think I do. I think I wait. I use this and archive key charge and call it a turn. Hi, Salitha.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. I was snuggling my mama.
Oh, you were snuggling Mama?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Good. And do you know what I did when I came in there?
What?
I bring my meal.
Aw, he's a good kitty, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, let's see here. Plays Champion Ophiel. Use Raiding Knight. Okay, put it back up there. Reaps with Champion Ophiel. Blinding Light. Stun all creatures of that house. That was obviously going to be Dis.
What
Inspiration and Mega Mouth. They probably fell out of this. Put it back in there.
Yeah, you have a lot of toys. I like looking at them, but I don't get to keep them right now.
Correct.
Because I have to get earn them from being good all week long.
Yep. You probably owed one though for last week.
This looks pretty cool.
Yep.
Rawr.
You do deal 2 damage to a creature. No creature dies to 2 damage. We'll hit him.
I know how to sand this one. You
Play
just
this
sand
creature
it like this.
on the right.
You just have to balance it.
Yep.
There.
And play this creature on the right. And in turn, draw back up. Okay.
You're playing Keyforge just on your computer?
Yep.
With a computer, another person playing?
Yep. Okay. This turn, I'm calling Dis, playing the key to Dis to try and set up the amazingly awesome Untamed turn the following one.
Look at this
I
one.
may be maybe in a world of hurt on this. I don't know that it's going to work. But I might be able to just pull it out.
Well, what is this?
That's another Pokemon.
I don't know what kind of Pokemon it is.
I don't know which one that one is either.
Because I've never seen it before.
Alright.
It looks really weird. I think I've seen this one.
I'm in a world of hurt here, but we're going to do it. So we call this. We do not take the archive into hand.
There's a few
We play the key to Dis. That's easy enough. We use the Dominator Bubble to activate. That heals. That is useless to me. Activate Niffle Queen. We will 4 on that? Wow, I thought it was more already. Let's see here. We'll fight.
I've seen these ones before.
Yep. I could kill the Aether Spider.
You try this.
Kill 6, 4, 5, 6.
The spider looks very bad. I've seen these ones.
I really thought I was going to get one more Amber out of that. Oh well. We'll kill, fight with this creature. And I can't kill the Aether Spider. Okay, so we'll kill this guy. Because he's being taunt protected. And then we will control the weak. And say, you haven't played a lot of logos this game. In fact, I barely played any. But you'll play logos the next turn, because if you play out a bunch of creatures, they'll all die.
What is this?
And then we
I
intern.
never saw this before.
Oh wait, no.
This is
I want to
weird.
archive the Hunting Witch. And now I intern.
Look
I
how
can draw
weird.
more cards. Yep.
This is what it. These are all of the ones I've seen before.
Phase shift for 1 non-logos. Gets Compod. What does Compod do?
I fighted this in the EV game. This one in the EV game. It says a very not hard fish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not a hard fish.
But
Reveal a number of Mars cards from your hand.
it
Free
can't
card,
spike you.
ready 1. Okay, that's really
Spike.
powerful.
They can spike you like this.
We're gonna go for the massive play turn. We're going to go Untamed. We are going to pull in the archive. We are going to play. Yeah, I don't have Full Moon as my discard, and I can't get it back. That's fine. We're going to play Hunting Witch.
Hello,
on the left.
I'm a frog. I
We're
can
going
jump
to
pretty
play
high.
Niflheim
But I'm
on
a
the left.
Pokemon frog.
We're going to play Marmook
So we have better
on
powers.
the left. We are going to Reap with the Niffle Queen. Because fighting doesn't do me any good.
Boing.
We are going to
Boing.
key to dis and nuke everything. We are going to activate the master plan to pull back all of my Untamed. We are then going to play Hunting Witch and the Niffle Queen and the Niffle Ape and the Marmook and the Key Charge.
Move.
And we are going to discard this guy. And intern.
Is the other guy's turn now?
Yep, it is now his turn.
This is all yours. Which ones are yours? These?
Yeah, these down here at the bottom.
Oh, I really like the crab.
You like the crab?
Yeah. Because it looks kind of. One day I wanted my mom to kill the crab because it looked. Well, I think
Oh, double compost.
I think poison it means sting it.
Let's see
What
here.
is that yellow thing on the
I'll
crab?
play Shadows.
What is that yellow thing on the crab?
It's a stun token.
That what
Play
I
this
meant.
on the right.
One day I wanted my mom to stun that
Play
crab.
Snack Lifter
Whoa, thing.
on the left to steal one of these
I
guys.
don't know if it was kill or stun.
Play Naughty the Thief on the right. No, on the left. And play Dodger on the right.
You never had it in the real game you never had it this?
No, well, I finally did get a Mars deck. The ones that we
No,
opened on Christmas.
Not the Mars one, this symbol.
Oh, Sanctum? No, I don't have any Sanctum yet. And that's all I can do.
You never had it fake one. You finally got it a Mars one, but you never had it as Sanctum.
And yes, this game has gone exactly according to plan with the master plan to arise on an untamed turn with key to dis. Because I played like 8 creatures twice.
Oh, we need to go to the restroom.
Alright.
I'll come back.
He's going to blow up Marmook. That's fine. That gets his key cost back down. Ready a friendly non-Mars creature. Yeah, I think this game is already over. I could be wrong, but I don't see how he's going to come back and win at this point. He's at 6. I call Shadows and just go to town. I don't see any reason not to. Shadows. I still have my Hunting Witch in play, so if I fight with this creature, I shouldn't have fought. Oh no, it's being protected by that guy. So we'll hit him. Yeah, it kills my shadow self, but I still get to steal one. Now, Naughty the Thief should be able to steal one. Snack Lifter can reap. And then I play my Poison Wave, which will kill off some creatures, but that's fine. And then I play... Oh, I kill off my Hunting Witch. Oops. Oh well.
Dad,
I cost myself an amber there.
Dad,
Yes, Talitha?
do you keep on going in my bathroom and them poop in there?
Occasionally.
Well, sometimes when you're not here, your poop is still there. You forget to flush the toilet.
That's odd. I don't remember forgetting to flush the toilet, but...
Well, it's keep on. Maybe it was when I just know I saw poop in the toilet still when I was going in my bathroom. That was weird.
Yeah. I love you. I'm not sure that I did that, but can we not talk about poop in the toilet when I'm streaming?
Screaming.
Streaming. There are potentially, there aren't really, but potentially people watching me.
Sorry.
Now
Never mind that.
I love you, Talitha.
No.
Oh.
I was like, never
Okay.
mind that.
Yeah, this deck is pretty powerful. And he didn't even see
Yeah.
my Nepothene seed.
You remember that kind of like thing? Is it called brain suck or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's one card I think is look like brain suck. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's called that. But I don't. I'm not very sure. This is an extra piece from the kind of like track above.
Yep. Alright. Let's see here. If I picked up any viewers... Nope. Same 3. Oh, I'm going to probably call it a night there. I need to get some sleep. It's now 10:30, and, you know, it's a weekday, not a weekend.
A
So.
weekday? What do you mean?
I mean, it's a weekday. Tomorrow is not a weekend.
What does a weekday mean? A weekday doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I will explain it later. In any event, this is more for the YouTube crowd. If you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a note down below. Tell me what you thought. If there's anything I can improve. Possibly less talk about poop in the toilet. If you don't already follow me, click the follow button. Beyond that, I hope you enjoyed the stream and enjoy the game. Good night.